Middle of the week. What's up, neighbors? So, trying to keep patience, although really some of these conversations I'm shaking while I'm doing it. My mind is going through, don't say that. So, what was I saying? This is one of those. This is a morbidity conversation. This is a fatality rate thought. But my paradigm, you want to use that perspective, or if you want to frame how I see the picture, right? Lots of words, lots of ways to create a nuance to what I'm trying to say here. But so, statistics. I, I've been preaching, ranting, however you want to term it, about how we understand these things using statistics. And the statistics have to apply to what you're talking about. If I'm talking theoretical physics, the statistics for that are bounded by stochastic things that run into casino talk and gambling and the odds of something happening. So way out there on the right side of the bell curve are folks talking about theoretical particle physics pertaining to the beginning of the universe. That frame right there forces specificity in word definitions that other people might not catch on to. So there's a tough one. Back to data. Okay. The numbers are being played with. This is, I want to say, atypical of heavy industry's efforts to maybe suppress conversations. I don't know. No one listens to these, right? But so how do you work around those things? One of the ways in America to do that, now remember, I mentioned a paradigm, a point of view, a perspective. I'm thinking of chemistry, physics, engineers, and scientists, and 2 or 3 years of turnaround to prove something is maybe ready to release in an industrial application, a paper that says, hey, this works, a fifth paper that says, hey, this works. These capillary columns are applicable in online industrial control applications versus laboratory applications. Those kinds of decisions get made based upon some very true, trusted, and tried statistics, evaluations, labs that are specifically set up to do uh, evaluations like EMI, RMI interference, nuclear radiation interference. It's why a part for a nuclear plant costs thousands of dollars instead of hundreds of dollars. The certifications required to verify that that switch, that valve, that component works in the environment that the salesman says it works in. These are ISO 9000 certifications out there and processes buried inside of industry that get smeared around by casual conversations and misunderstood. So what am I looking for in morbidity? COVID-19, COVID-19, death facts. What will show up are mortality rates, death rates by county, by state. It may take a while for the records to be recorded. The deaths are not going to be recorded as what might have been the cause, because the cost of doing that, the time to do that, the people required to do that, the machines, takes dinero, pesos, lira, bitcoins, a signature somewhere to start printing. So, this is what I'm watching for. It might take 2 years for these frigging death numbers to come out. Then you go back and you say, well, gee, in this time, this season, last year, the year before that, how many people died? What is the new normal for deaths? Because you'll notice those rates change. There's reasons those rates change, and then there's an underlying nature, age, accidents, why those things change. Murdered in a jail cell might not be recorded. as you think. Why? Our other videos. So this is a morbid conversation. Kind of. It's also just how I'm going to watch how effective the last 3 years of this administration is in protecting the health of the nation that we so dearly depend upon, and the 7-Eleven down the street. No, they don't pay me either. Pieces out. Lots of them. Try to begin to order them before you make the puzzle. I love puzzles.